Look at that. No need to do anything. We're not changing you or anything like that. We're just having a moment or two of being. And mostly people today don't have or give themselves the opportunity to just be. Always there's doing. That endless, intense push to be doing. Not a moment to rest and just be. Well, we're doing that now. Just being. How's it feeling? Are you getting a little bit adjusted to it? To the newness, the strangeness of just being, quite untethered to anything else whatsoever? It's really odd, isn't it? It feels so odd, perhaps simply because we never give ourselves time or leisure to just let go like this. We're always wearing our persona, our mask, our outer personality, and our roles and all that. Our lives are built around endless expectations. Yours, mine, ours, theirs, and those over there, who knows whose. Prisoners of expectation, both within and without. Well, that's how we may have looked at it up to now, but I challenge that. What if I say that's really not so? What then? Will your world collapse? It might, you know. Could you handle that? Are you up to it? Feel free to back out at any time. None compels, now or ever, in the tour guide services provided through me. These are experiences, experiential trips that are offered here. There really is a ride, and you really can come along on it anytime you like. The one requirement, if you don't want to fall off the roller coaster, though, is that you remain in the heart. And that's it. Everything else will pretty much take care of itself. Now, you've just got to attend to my voice and just be. Those are the two main requirements. They'll get you there. Furthermore, the there they get you to will be constantly changing. Nothing in heart is ever static. You'll never have the same trip twice. Kind of hard on a tour guide's mission. Makes for a pretty funny brochure, but we'll get into that one later. Right now, I'm going to reintroduce that sentence that got us started off on this trip, way up above. Do you remember it? It is through mind that we are easily misled. If you are in heart now, and most of you are in the proper position to examine this sentence and the concepts it carries. At the very least, it separates us out, the we, out from mind. It is through mind that we are easily misled. Just that. You are not your mind. You have a mind. You use it for certain things. It does not form the basis for your existence. It is merely a tool that you use. For you are far greater than that. The you that you are could not possibly be contained in such a puny container as anyone's mind. I don't care if we're talking Einstein to the nth degree here. Mind is not a sufficient container for man, for people. Sweetheart, you are magnificent. Mind is wonderful and all that, like a nice fancy set of craftsman tools are wonderful. They're really special. There in their nice double-decker craftsman toolbox, really special, but they're not you. You are special beyond your wildest imagination right now. You are special beyond special, beyond any concept of special you may have. We have to break out of these boxes they've had us contained in for the last so many millennia. This waking up stuff is one huge deal. It's frankly unimaginable. Now, don't let mind come back in, not just yet. Stay in heart for a little while longer. Give yourself a real break from mind. And give mind a break from your constant supervision, for heaven's sake. You'd be amazed at the wonderful work it could do if you weren't always breathing down its neck all the time. Way too close there. Just like you don't have to beat your heart, create your new cells, or be the traffic cop for which hairs are coming and going, you don't have to supervise your mind. It has way more fantastic powers than you give it a right to have, to be. Conscious mind is a lousy limiter on the real power of the whole, complete mind. But let's not get off into that, into definitions of complete mind or definitions of any kind. Definitions are limiting. They're things of mind. And right now, we're unlimited. Some of us are experiencing their real first taste of what freedom feels like, unencumbered by the burdensome mind. Yeah, it's a trip for sure, to just be. No aims, no needs, no desires, no questions, and no expectations. To just be, and be content, more than content with, and in the midst of that. Pure being. This is closer to the real state, to the real being of you, than you've been before in this lifetime for some. Only it's a sensing much more than a doing or a knowing. You just get the sense of it, of things. It's not emotions exactly, not that. It's certainly not thoughts, not at all. So what is it? I don't recommend you try to define it, because as soon as you start to do that, you've invited the mind right back in. We're all addicted to mind in a way. We think we can't leave home without it, but we can. We can go out tripping any time that we wish, because we're not that. We're not tied to nor defined by mind. It's just that what we are is something that mind can't even approach, much less understand or define. And that drives it crazy. A little bit crazy. Well, you're going to have to help mind get over that, because it's one of those things that just is. It is what it is, mind, and that's that. There's no explaining it, no understanding it, no matter what you do, and no matter how many ways you go about it. You can't win. Now, when you get out of here, out of this state, you can choose to go off, pursuing some of mind's goals, chasing your tail, trying to come up with some understanding of what just happened here. I wish you well with that. If that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. That may be part of the learning experience. You may have to prove it to yourself that it just can't be done. You will be at it for many long years, though. This is no small little mountain you're tackling here. And do consider this: no mind